Welcome to the Kahler podcast. The whole G&L Rampage thing is well underway, and we got the first guitar done for Andrew Baena. G&L's very first baritone guitar ever. What do you think of that, Gary?
I think that's great. I know I had to do a little work on the bridge myself.
I wanted you to bore out the arm to accept one of our fulcrums, one of our fulcrum arms.
Well, we have so many different arms you can put in, but actually, it's 100% quarter 28. 2300 series is a cam bridge, flat mount, that can come in many different kinds. This is a baritone bridge, and it's a 6-string. Of course, this comes with a regular 3/16 by 32 thread right here. I just took the cam out. This one here is a 3/16 by 1/4 inch, which goes all the way down. So for all the people that want that heavy feel, you got a 1/4 inch right here. That's a 1/4 inch with heavy springs. And you can even put a 3rd spring off necessary, but I don't recommend it. But for some people, that isn't good enough. They want a real 1/4 by 28 thread. Now that creates a problem in the sense that we got to drill out the ID that the arm goes into from a 3/32 to a 1/4 28. We've already drilled that one out. So this will give you an idea that how customized this can be. This is your regular 1/4 28, which is on all of our fulcrum bridges. We're going to drill this hole out for the palm lever. Set it right smack right in the middle of that hole. That ID, that's the way it has to be. Okay, now we got to tap it out. We got to start this tap. That's one of the most difficult things to do, because if I put the tap into here, it's going to go sideways and every which way. So we got to have it straight up and down. So what I do is put it in a press, bring it over, bring that down, tighten this up, and I can use this pin to turn it to get it started. That way I know it's absolutely 100% on center, because I don't know that if I did that by hand. I'll loosen that up. I will loosen this up. What I have is a tap in there straight. If we don't get it straight, that isn't going to work. I'm going to come over here and I have to put it in the vise. Got to put a little bit of cutting fluid on there. And away we go. We're going to make this 1/4 28 tap now all the way through, because we know that it is straight. And we'll keep at it till we get it. All this stuff has to be done by hand. Now, if we made these in production, this would all be with automatic stuff. That's why it takes about a half an hour, believe it or not, to make this. So if we're at somewhere around $90-some on shop time, which is cheap these days, we're going to have to charge for half an hour for that. This just takes this much time to do it. You can't do it any quicker, because it's a one-up thing. Have to take everything apart and completely redo what you did. Now, I believe it went all the way through. Since this is the hole that we want here, this is the 1/4 inch tap. And you can see that's going to screw right in there. Now, if I didn't fasten down this clutch and I drilled the hole, it would have ruined the clutch. But I've already fastened it down. Put some tension. Now you got tension, okay? And this is a 1/4 inch. We just went from a 3/16 to a 1/4. And this will loosen up after, so you can kick it out of the way. This little palm lever it extends out about almost 3/4 of an inch, and you can rotate it to the position that you want it. Therefore, you can pull it out as far as you want, about right there. And I then can tighten it into place. It has 2 sets, one on each side. That would more or less be in the long position. So what we just did, we drilled a 1/4 28 where there was a 1032. And as you can see, the 1032 isn't going to fit into anything right now. So I'm going to unscrew this. The tension is perfect. Let's get all the grease, the cutting fluid off of it, clean it up. Generally, there's a little burr there. We'll take that off. This is the like a 12. That's a 12-incher, I believe. This is a 9.
9.
And this is a regular 6.
6. Yep.
And then there's 2 different palm levers that go with it.
Now, are those paddles new on the end? It seems to me that
this is the new palm lever. This was the older one that we done a few years ago. But this is the brand new one. Fits in the palm and has a radius going both ways, and it's really nice as it fits in the palm. And it's a 360 degrees adjustable, and also you can pull it in and out about, I don't know, about 600 thousandths.
The cool thing about this particular guitar too is it kind of goes against your whole idea of a guitar bridge, which was for fine tuners, going all the way back to when you were teaching in university. You want to talk about that at all, or do you want to leave that all as part of the whole left-handed?
I don't think that would be as interested in as this guitar is, because it's so unique.
Kind of the funnest thing about it is there's just a little on-off switch there. There's no volume knob, no nothing like that. Mm-hmm. You flip it on and it's on. You flip it off and it's off. It's kind of liberating. You don't have to really think about it.
And how many frets? And
24.
24 fret. And this is a baritone.
Baritone, 2-octave neck. Mm-hmm. Something that G&L just started doing.
And what's the string sizes?
God, I think that he starts out with a 26 and winds up at an 80.
80, yeah.
Yeah, 80 is a monster.
Yeah, well, we have some of them on the bass strings, of course, as high as, 170?
Yeah, there was that guy that called in and actually wanted a
10-string. A
10-string guitar bridge, but using flat-wound bass strings, and I think that, 170 was the one?
Yeah, 170 was that silly.
Wow.
Yep, we converted it to 170, just a little machining there.
Yeah, he
took a couple of hours.
He seemed to be happy. We haven't heard any complaints from him.
Well, I hope so.
Rampage.
What is the nut that's on there?
Oh, the GraphTech unlock?
That is a that nut.
It is, yeah, and it is designed to take up the entire shelf of a locking nut.
Well,
if
that's good.
You don't want a locking nut.
GraphTech. And the gears?
Yeah, they did those too. At the ratio locking tuners. The cool thing about those is that each one has a different gear ratio because the string has a different tension.
Sure.
I don't know who even thought of something like that. That's just that's a level of nerding out on a guitar that I respect.
That means you got gears up there with 6 different gears.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
what is the main purpose of that?
The main purpose is that as you're tuning, one entire rotation is one tone, no matter what string it is. So
from a manufacturing point of view, that's pretty unique, because that means, oh my God, you have to have 6 different gears.
Yes, that's what that is. It's 6 different gears. It says the ratios on the back. They have a little picture that shows how many teeth each one. They're all different, and some of them not very many, and some of them just such a huge amount.
Yep.
GraphTech. They're interesting company.
Well, they're actually our competitors, but we get along with them.
Yeah.
They make some unique, good stuff.
They really do. And you know what I think it'd be really cool? There are people that would really love to use piezos on our bridges. Obviously, with the rollers, they don't like them.
Well, it isn't that they don't like them; it doesn't work
Right,
on a
right.
roller.
Right.
Now, if you had a Graph Tech, maybe it would slide good enough to put that on there. And of course, that was done by European company about 20 years ago.
Yeah, was it? It's like GEX or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the company, but now there's about 500 of them out there that way.
Yeah, and they did that all on the 2500 too.
Anyway, what's the pickup on that guitar?
Oh, it's a Seymour Duncan Pegasus. The thing about this guy is he likes to down tune. He's an extended range guy.
Okay.
So that is a very, very focused pickup. And for this down tuning, you cut out all your lows and you start boosting mids.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just sounds like mud.
I think, though, the main go here is about G&L. Thank you for making the guitar.
If David McLaren wouldn't have given us the green light, but it'd all be for nothing.
Well, you work very closely there with the luthier.
Yeah. Oh, James.
Yeah.
James Gay is what a good job he has done.
Yep.
I just going through that first one there.
And then you put the specials in on each one of them, and of course they're all using Kahler bridges.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
I think that we've gotten some people's curiosity up.
Well, that's kind of what this promotion's about, though.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're going to have 5 different influencers playing 5 different guitars, all with the G&L name on them, and Kahler bridges. And some of these bridges are very special, as is the guitar.
Each one of these G&L instruments here, there's never been anything like any of them from G&L. These are all so completely unique to what we're doing. And you know what? That was actually David's idea. He had said, if we're going to do this, let's make sure that it's exactly what the influencer wants.
Let's make sure that's David McLaren. He's the CEO of the company.
No, it's really neat to walk in there with you because you can really see there's just a lot of family history.
Yeah, we have a lot of family history, particularly with Fender and CBS and G&L and all. It's one big family almost with Leo Fender and John and all the McLarens.
Yeah.
That's it.
Something I'm really excited to do. The white guitar there is for Glenn Fricker. He's next. So that first guitar just had the one switch on it. Well, that was easy. But I made a special jig out of a guitar based on something that Leo Fender did way back when. And John and David, they let me go and look in Leo's last laboratory. And
there it is. There it is. My God, this thing is just the stuff of legends. I've seen pictures in books. That is amazing.
So those will be featured prominently as I start wiring these things up. And I think that it's going to make a big difference.
Well, the other 4, I guess we'll talk about those a little bit later.
Yeah.
Principally, this is the main one that gets ready to go.
Yep. It's ready to go. It was all kinds of fun to do. I don't really know what order the videos are going to come out in. If we're going to do podcast first, then building it.
Well, when do they have to leave? When are they shipped here? It's in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to get them out the week of the 21st. I think it's Monday the 21st. That gives me roughly 2 weeks.
Yep.
So
got 2 weeks then.
2 weeks.
Live or die, man. Got to get them out of here.
I'll tell you what. It's been a challenge.
Well, you get them done. And then we're on with the promotion and all the paperwork and the conversations that had to go on to get that all lined up and going. So we're looking forward to that.
And I think that the thing we're probably going to be focusing on right after this promotion is going to be the very special piece on Dr. Andre Flood's guitar. That right there, I have a feeling that everybody's going to want one of those. You are going to make a drive to California in a couple hours?
I am. I'm going to leave for about 2 in the morning, and then I'll be at the machine shop. Well, I'll be at the machine shop there by about 8 o'clock, 8, 9. Yep.
That California drive it's a killer.
Well, I've made it about 150 times, I think. That's it.
Oh, well, that sounds good. Okay, well, we'll wrap this all up so that I can get working on Fricker's guitar, and we can talk about that one next week.
I think that's good.
All right, so until next time, I've been Eddie Kernan.
And I'm Gary Kahler, and hey, let us know what you think.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.